Hi, I'm Mary Knight, and welcome to my channel, Sex, Love, and Soul. When I originally created this channel, it is for women. Like everything that I have ever done over the past 15 to 12 years has been for women. I'm a dating and relationship coach for women in their 50s who are dating after divorce. I wrote a best-selling book, How to Keep Your Man Out of My Bed. That was also for women. So I was really surprised to have so much interest in my channel from men. I would say 98% of the comments and questions under my YouTube videos are from men. I'm a brand new YouTube channel. Like at the time of this recording, I have only had my YouTube channel for a month. And one of my videos has several thousand views, and it is called Why You Don't Want to F Nice Guys. So of course, that was made for women, and it was men who had the questions and comments. Some of the comments were not that nice, but whatever. I appreciate the information and kind of knowing where people stand with all of this stuff. And so I decided to create this series of videos for men all around female sex drive, like what it is and what it isn't. Because the theme of all these questions and comments show me that if there was a good understanding of female sex drive, these questions and comments wouldn't be happening. And most of us don't know what female sex drive is because we are really only taught what male sex drive is. And that causes a lot of confusion for both men and women. So my aim here, my intention here is to clarify a lot of that stuff so that as men, you can start having the kinds of interactions with women that you want to have. And if you can master these key elements of female sex drive, which really I'm just going to talk about two, like as they apply to dating, but mostly like the first few dates in the courtship phase, like what's going on, how to stimulate her sex drive. This isn't about tips or tricks. It's not about techniques. It's about understanding, awareness. It's information. So it's nothing that you're going to have to memorize. This isn't difficult. It's actually, you probably have already recognized this, but you just didn't know what it was. And so you weren't giving it the importance that it really needs if you want to have success with women. And the reason I said all this stuff about the tips and tricks and all is because it's not about manipulating anybody. It's about awareness. Because women want to be seduced by men, right? We say yes to dates because it's an opportunity for you to seduce us. We know that. If we like you, we're saying yes to the date, and we are giving you an opportunity to seduce us. So women want to have sex too. Women want romance. We want passion. You know, we want hot sex. And so we don't want to be putting you in the friend zone. We don't want to be thinking of you as too nice. This is beneficial to all concerned, okay? I cannot emphasize that enough. This is beneficial to all concerned. Because again, women want to have we all want the same things. We're all aiming for the same goal. Okay. If a woman has said yes to a date with you, it's because she is curious about you. She's intrigued by you. And she said yes to a date. She wants to give you an opportunity to satisfy her curiosity and then arouse it again. Satisfy it, arouse it. Satisfy it, arouse it again. What does that sound like? So when a woman is asking you a lot of questions, it's not because she's nosy. It's because she's trying to find something about you that she finds interesting. And you can tell a lot about a woman by the types of questions that she asks you. If she said yes to a date with you, it's because you did a good job of making her trust you enough to meet with you in person. That's also part of female sex drive. Feeling safe with a man. Being curious about a man and then trusting him, right? Those two things go hand in hand, and that's what's going on in this courtship phase. So let's say, for sake of argument, that y'all are meeting in a coffee shop. It's your first date. So this coffee shop that you have chosen is a container where the two of you can get together and meet. This container that you're creating needs to feel safe to a woman. And I think that word safe is overused. I know a lot of men really bristle at the idea that a woman wouldn't feel safe with them. And so I'm going to translate the word safe into relaxed. So this date is you providing a container where y'all can get together and a woman can feel relaxed with you. It's as simple as that. So you want a woman to feel relaxed with you because if a woman is not relaxed, she cannot feel turned on by you. Before sexual arousal starts in a woman's body, first she has to be relaxed. And that is why a lot of male dating coaches will tell you, oh yeah, well, grab a bottle of wine, have a place that's lit with candles, avoid overhead lighting. Not because you're trying to lure her into this sex trap, but because those are things that make a woman feel relaxed. They make anyone feel relaxed, right? But a man doesn't have to feel relaxed with a woman to have sex with her. But a woman, for her to feel genuinely turned on, to feel aroused, she has to first be relaxed. So that's the whole thing that's going on your first, second, third, fourth dates. Actually, this is what's going on 20 years down the road. If you have a long-term relationship, all of these same things are in play because sex drive is sex drive. So the way that you can ensure that a woman is going to be relaxed with you is that you can do some planning. Make sure that the place that you're choosing is relaxing, right? It's not like some super loud place with a bunch of TVs blaring sports all along the walls that she's not going to be one of 3 women in the place, because believe it or not, that is not relaxing to a woman, especially like, your first, second, and third date. You want it to be where the focus can be on you and on the two of you. The other thing is the location of the place. If she's going to have to park 5 blocks away, walk past a homeless shelter, be panhandled by a couple of dudes on her way there, by the time she gets to you, she's not going to be relaxed. She may like you a lot, but all she knows is when she's with you for that time, she doesn't feel relaxed. And it's not because of you, it's because of what she went through to get to you. So you always want to make it easy for her to get to you. You always want to make it just some nice place. It doesn't have to be super fancy, but just a nice place. I think you get what I'm saying. So this is the part where men would think, okay, so this curiosity piece, what's going on there? How do I hold a woman's interest? How do I hold her curiosity? I'm not a international spy, man of mystery, SEAL Team 6, race car driving, helicopter skiing sharpshooter. I'm just a regular guy. How am I going to hold a woman's interest? Why would a woman ever be curious about me? Just by virtue of your being a man, you're going to be interesting to a woman who likes you. What women find extremely attractive is a man who has built a life that he's proud of, or a man who is building a life that he's proud of. A man who has a vision for his future, and he's very clear about that. He has clear values, goals, boundaries. Women find that irresistible. Absolutely irresistible, right? So what I'm talking about here is you're just being a solid individual, right? And this is also a part where let's not underestimate the power and the importance of natural attraction. A woman who likes you is going to really be turned on by these things about you. That is what a woman finds interesting. She's going to find that endlessly fascinating about you. As long as you're working towards something and building something really wonderful for yourself. She knows you're taking care of yourself. So again, she can relax because you've got your shit handled. Let's talk for a second here about the other question that I can hear y'all saying is, well, then why are women so attracted to these bad boys or these dangerous men? Now, I do have a podcast called Our Bad Boy Fetish, and I did cover some of that there. I've got a dog. I've got a Chihuahua in my lap. I'm dog sitting, and she insists on being in my lap. So I know you've been seeing ears. So I had to get this recording done. I really wanted to get this recording done today, and I wasn't going to let anything stop me, especially not a little Chihuahua. Okay, so talking about bad boys, Our Bad Boy Fetish, and that podcast that I did, and I do cover that somewhat in here, but let me say very directly, you know, I've just said this stuff about curiosity, which I think that, yeah, a lot of men understand, like, oh yeah, well, women find those men fascinating, you know, because they're dangerous. They present a lot of mystery for a woman. And then the other piece of that might be, well, you know, I just talked about a woman feeling relaxed and safe with a man. So does she really feel relaxed and safe with this guy? Yeah, she does. She absolutely does. Because what men think of as safe and what women feel is safe are different. And I'll get into that in a minute here, maybe this video, maybe the next video. But just to say that the reason that a woman can feel safe with a man who is dangerous is because he has this aura about him of no matter what, he's got it handled, right? You can call that confidence, you can call it bravado, charisma. Some of these guys, I know some of these terms like sociopath are overused, but some of these guys that participate in a lot of criminal behavior or dangerous behavior, they are sociopathic, and for some reason, a lot of those men, and women too, are intoxicating to be around. They have this magnetic charisma that just kind of makes you forget everything. And that's part of what's going on there. Another part of what's going on is that women who are attracted to this type of man are living out this adolescent fantasy of what masculinity is. So it's typically not women who are mature, who have experience in the world, who have good boundaries themselves. It's typically women who maybe they're very young, or they were in a relationship for 30 years and they get out of a relationship and then this guy comes along. And so they're just kind of naive about a man like that. And so they do find that sexually stimulating and attractive. And I want to say here that you don't need to worry about those kind of guys. Those men aren't stealing women from you. Because the kind of woman that you want to be with, the kind of woman that you would want to have a relationship with, is not going to be the kind of woman that falls for these guys. Maybe she did in the past, but that's not what she's looking for now. So, and I will add this too, that some women, they're very aware that that relationship with that man is not healthy and toxic, and they're not looking for a long-term commitment, right? They're just looking for some fun. So again, maybe that kind of woman is not the kind of woman that you're wanting to date. So all this to say, don't worry about that, right? Don't worry about that, because we as men and women, we've all been sold a bill of goods about what the other gender wants. Now, as women, we've gotten the message for decades that you've got to be 25, blonde, tits on a stick, and not want too much from a man in order to be super attracted to a man. And then now y'all are being told that you have to be 6'2", a millionaire, have six-pack abs, as well as be, you know, what, like I was saying before, international man of mystery, in order for women to find you attractive. And that's not true, right? That's absolutely just such a bunch of bullshit. And as a reminder, we're all in this together. Men and women, we want the same things. We want to love. We want to be loved. We want to be seen. We want to be heard. and we want to get laid, right? Just to put it out there, right? And different people are going to want to have sex at different times, depending on their values, depending on your level of attraction for one another. And this video is getting a little bit long, so I'm going to stop it here. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about two things. So what exactly is going on when you feel a woman pulling away from you and you're sensing that she wants space, or she tells you that she needs space? What's going on there? And then either that video or the next video, I'll talk about what safety means to a man compared to what safety means to a woman. And then I don't think I said this, but yeah, I'm creating this series of 5 to 7 videos. I think I said that, but where I will be talking about all these different things that come up, like what really is confidence, right? That's another one of those overused words. And I'll give you a new definition and ways to have that for real, not bravado, not all that crap, but like genuine confidence. Why you keep getting in the friend zone and how to frickin' stop that. Also about being a nice guy, like really get into that. What is that? And why do so many women find that really repellent? And also I want to say, like, why y'all are so dang mad that I said that and that other women say that. Like, why are you so angry? Why are you identified so much with this nice guy thing? We'll get into that as well. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I would love that. I'm still new. At the time of this, I have less than 200 subscribers. And also like this video. And if you have any questions you'd like me to answer, email me at mary@sexloveandsoul.com, and I will personally answer your question, and most likely I'll make a video out of it. Okay, bye for now.